So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Yesterday, and not today, Manchester United signed goalkeeper Lee Grant. Now, the reason why I haven't covered this is simply because the news came out a little before the game against Colombia. So I thought I would just leave it until tomorrow when I had a little bit more time to talk about it and I wouldn't, get distracted and whatever. So Manchester United have signed Lee Grant from Stoke on a 2-year deal, and he's obviously very, very pleased to do so. So he started off his career at Watford before joining Derby. He spent 7 years at Derby and then had spells at Sheffield Wednesday, Burnley, and then went back to Derby. He spent 3 years at Derby before finally moving to the Premier League in 2016-17, where he was on the bench and there was injuries to the goalkeepers. One of which was, of course, was Butland. I'll try and find the other goalkeeper. Shea Given. So Lee Grant stepped in. He had an amazing game at Old Trafford and went on to play 28 times in the Premier League. He only made 3 appearances last season with Butland back in goal. So, what do I make of this signing? Now, I'm not a Manchester United fan, as many of you are probably aware, and if you're not aware, then I'm not a Manchester United fan. But I think this is an understandable move. Dean Henderson has gone out on loan to Sheffield United. Now, he improved massively while he was at Shrewsbury, and now he's gone to Sheffield United. That's a big move for him. He was probably one of the best goalkeeper, if not the best goalkeeper, during his time at Shrewsbury. I saw him play several times. He looked very good. And, that's a very, very big thing. And then the other third choice goalkeeper is Joel Pereira. Now, I'm pretty sure he has also gone on loan, but I could be wrong. What does it say here? Sam Johnson has gone on loan as well. So these young keepers are going out on loan. And it's essential. So Sam Johnson was sold to West Brom. Sorry. So it's essential for them to have a third goalkeeper. And, at the end of the day, they could be affecting someone like Dean Henderson and his development as a goalkeeper if they didn't let him out on loan and he was the third choice goalkeeper. Lee Grant will probably make 1 or 2 appearances every year maximum. It's a good deal for him. Obviously, he gets a huge pay rise. He gets to play at one of the biggest clubs in the world, and it's a win-win for everybody. And I understand why he has made that move. It's important for these young players, not just goalkeepers, but everywhere, to have game time. And this is what Lee Grant will allow Dean Henderson Pereira to have, which is good, because that's how players develop. They don't really develop as fast and as much as playing like youth football and reserve football as they do, in the Championship, League One, where they are playing regularly against, tough men in a tough league. And that is really important. So, on paper, it's a weird signing, but it makes sense. Every club has got one. Stuart Taylor at Arsenal. Manchester City had Richard Wright for a long time. Carlo Nash was at Chelsea. And Adam Bogdan is still at Liverpool. So they all have a goalkeeper that is just there for, just in case the worst happens and several goalkeepers get injured at the same time. It's not, out of the realm for this to happen at all. It's actually quite a regular thing. That's just it. They have to allow these players to develop, and if they don't, then they're only going to go backwards if they're not developing. So I understand this move totally. He's an okay goalkeeper. If they needed him, he would be fine. So that is my review of the Lee Grant signing to Manchester United. Feel free to subscribe. I cover all Premier League transfers, and I continue to do so. From the very first time there has been a transfer, I have covered all of them. So feel free to get involved down below as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.